More from our 90s season now on BBC Scotland, and a trip back to the days when Robin Williams donned a fat suit and cultivated the most gentle of Scottish accents, thanks to a local hero.
Watch us wreck the mic, watch us wreck the mic, watch us wreck the mic. Psych. Let's get ready, ready, 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 let's get ready, rumble. Psych. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Get ready.
The World Cup finals in America have opened in Chicago.
An opening ceremony conceived as all that's best in American showbiz glitz, but that merely proved to show that for a singer, Diana Ross makes a pretty poor footballer.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes, we will be entering the Channel Tunnel.
It is a performance that has spellbound much of the American movie-going public. Robin Williams portraying the 62-year-old Mrs. Doubtfire.
All right, everyone, it's time to expand your minds. It's homework time.
We always watch Dick Van Dyke.
Really? Well, not anymore. You see, I'd just been 4 months with Bill Forsyth, and it's him. But it basically came to me after being with him for so long. You know, Bill's accent's like that. He's from Glasgow. And it's that soft, it's a little bit of Glaswegian, and there was a costume designer, Merritt, and she has such a beautiful voice. I softened it up, took both of them, took Bill Forsyth and Merritt, and we had a child, and her name is Doubtfire.
If I look like that when I'm her age, I'll be happy.
You'll be arrested.
Oh, morning. Oh, well, didn't bother then. Morning.
Let the beat control your body. 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 Let the beat control your body.
Now let my beats control your body.
Over 2,000 demonstrators gathered outside Parkhead this afternoon. The target of their anger, the club's board, had arrived early enough to avoid most of the campaigners. This was the latest in a series of demonstrations at home games.
Somebody's got to do something, because the board are just going to sit there indefinitely, and you've got to let them know what the feelings are.
The game is over. The rebels have won.
We have new people, a new plan, a new vision, and the strength to go forward.
Now let my beats control your body.
Let the beat control your body. Let the beat control your body. Let the beat control your body.
Bristol Cathedral was packed for today's historic ceremony. Angela Berners-Wilson was the first to come forward for the laying on of hands.
Send down the Holy Spirit upon your servant Angela for the office and work of a priest in your church.
As I run the race, oh yes, I feel the pain. Lie down in green pastures.
Hello, I'm Jolene. Believe you expect me.
No, I'm expecting our new vicar. Unless, of course, you are the new vicar and they've landed us with a woman. Some sort of insane joke.
Oh, dear.
Oh, my God!
This is the rhythm of the night. The night. Oh, yeah. The rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of my life. My life. Oh, yeah. The rhythm of my life.
It was billed as the biggest street party in Europe, but even the optimists couldn't believe the turnout for celebrations to mark the 200th anniversary of Aberdeen's Union Street.
The Granite City hasn't seen a party like it. The organisers hoped for 40,000. More than twice that number thronged the street. The only major problem, getting to see the attractions.
Brilliant. There's loads of folk supporting Aberdeen for its 200 years. It's a really good party atmosphere. It's great.
Well, if it had been a bit bigger, we might have seen more.
Campbell, how exactly are you in here? You know, guess. I'm manic. But don't worry, the drugs I take make me completely stable. Except for the headaches, of course. I get these headaches, it just comes over me and I can't... Ah, the bells, the bells!
Is all the hype true?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Good.
The best band about today on the planet. It's a fact. It's not overnight to us. It's overnight to people like yourselves and all that, but it's a 3.5-year slog for us. So we're just taking it all in our stride. We deserve all the praise that we're getting at the moment because we write the best songs. Yeah, because we mean it. We mean it, you know what I mean?
Kurt Cobain, the lead singer of the enormously popular rock band Nirvana, is dead. Apparently, he was a suicide at the age of 27.
Today, my office filed murder charges against O.J. Simpson for the deaths of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Lyle Goldman.
The Los Angeles Police Department right now is actively searching for Mr. Simpson.
words of David Cassidy, in fact, while he was still with the Partridge Family. I think I love you. And I just wondered whether by any chance you wouldn't like to,
Wet, Wet, Wet's Love Is All Around has become the biggest-selling pop record of the decade in Britain.
In fact, for the last 15 weeks, there's been no escape. It seems everywhere you go, you hear the #1 record, Love Is All Around, by Wet, Wet, Wet.
All over South Africa, vast crowds of people have been trying to vote today in the country's first multiracial election. Queues miles long built up during the day. Many people waited 4 or 5 hours to vote.
I cherish the ideal of a new South Africa, where all South Africans are equal, where all South Africans work together in order to bring about security, peace, and democracy in our country.
People who had never before been consulted about their future were finally making their views known.
I'm excited. I want to put forward for the new South Africa.
I never had a chance to vote before. So today I voted. I think it's a happy day for me.
I was very happy that we're doing the right thing.
And the prisoner was to become president.
I, Nelson Odysseus Mandela, do hereby swear to be faithful to the Republic of South Africa.
Tributes have poured in from across the political spectrum following the death of the Labour leader John Smith.
At 8:05 this morning, Mr. John Smith collapsed at his home in the Barbican, where immediate resuscitation was attempted. We believe he had a massive heart attack. Despite full medical attention to Mr. Smith, he was pronounced dead at 9:15 on the 12th of May.
When I think of John Smith, I think of an opponent, not an enemy. And when I remember him, I shall do so with respect and with affection.
We also mourn for our country's loss, but we grieve for our own.
It was really devastating. Devastating.
I might not actually die.
All you could think of was what a great loss of the next Prime Minister.
I shall not rest until once again the destinies of our people and our party are joined together again in victory at the next general election.
The rebels in Rwanda have launched a major assault on the capital Kigali as the outside world agonized over how to cope with mass slaughter and a huge exodus of refugees.
Bamako, an empty field 3 months ago,
It's now the biggest refugee camp in the world, home to more people than Aberdeen is.
Could they examine the child quickly and tell me what they're going to do, okay?
I mean, there's a chance, and I've been saying this since the first week, that we can wake up tomorrow and thousands of people have died from an outbreak of something.
That's the greatest fear in a place that was born of fear. Terror still drives 3,000 every day to queue at Banaco's reception area.
Hundreds of fans have been paying tribute to the former Manchester United manager, Sir Matt Busby, who died last night.
Don't be ashamed to cry.
Last May, as Manchester United won the league title for the first time in 26 years, Sir Matt Busby enjoyed his last great Old Trafford occasion. Tonight, supporters, some too young to remember Busby as manager, began to congregate at Old Trafford to pay their respects.
When you're coming down here to follow in his footsteps, I was really nervous, but he was so relaxed about it. He says, well, you know what I am.
I'll stand by you.
At Williams' Oxfordshire factory this morning, tributes to the driver widely regarded as the best of his time. As deeply as he was respected and will be missed by British-based fans, however, the grief in Brazil is even more profound. The government there has declared an official period of 3 days mourning. But the estimates today were of 1 million on the streets and 100 million watching on television. The Brazilian government accorded full military honours. Only Brazilian presidents had ever been honoured in this way before.
It's long been David Coulthard's dream that he'd make it to the top in the sport that's the love of his life. From his champion karting days onwards, he's yearned to sit behind the wheel of a Formula One car. The tragic loss of Ayrton Senna has given him that chance.
Racing for me comes second nature. I make manoeuvres when I'm racing that I hardly even need to think about and to overtake people, which shows it's just something that comes from within rather than something I have to think really hard about.
Scotland's women rugby players have been telling of how they've rescued the World Cup. The Women's World Championship was due to be staged in Holland this April, but after the Dutch cancelled, the Scottish Union has stepped in at the last minute.
It's 3 years since the last Women's World Championships. This one nearly didn't happen. 4 matches were played today, the best of them this clash between Wales and Canada, which left spectators in no doubt about the players' sense of commitment.
We can see from the game that the women are really committed to what they're doing, and there's good tackling. I heard a few of the people on the touchline saying, God, the tackling's really, really good.
Forrest Gump is the biggest hit the film studio Paramount has ever had. Since its release in July, it's already grossed close to $300 million.
Forrest Gump is a genuine phenomenon. It is an enormous success. It's a bigger success than Hollywood saw going in. It's a bigger success than movie critics saw. It's going to end up being one of the most successful movies probably in the history of American movies.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Or Castle Donington, which have been going for 10, 12 years. It's quite a big thing when Europe a festival. It's time Scotland had won.
The first band takes to the stage at noon tomorrow. Crash Test Dummies, Bjork, Delamitri, The Levellers, Primal Scream and Gun are just some of those performing.
was really good for Scotland because we don't get enough live music up here.
The atmosphere is great. It's very relaxed, lots of space, good sunshine, good weather, good music. Great.
Friendly. Good thing for Scottish music.
Need more of it.
Definitely. Lots more. Lots more.
It has also been a severe blow to our efforts to combat terrorism. But the operational effects will certainly be overcome.
I shall, of course, be registering the biscuit in the register.
Shortly afterwards, Mr. Hamilton emerged from his home, apparently unaware that last night Downing Street had received fresh allegations from a new source.
Yeah, I think it's very nice. It's very traditional with the tartan effect. I think it will go down very well with the supporters.
My culture and my language have the right to exist, and no one has the authority to dismiss that right.
This is the last copy of Kelman's book in this Glasgow bookshop. The novel tells the story of a Glasgow criminal who goes blind after a 2-day drinking binge, but some of the language has raised a few eyebrows.
So in England they don't swear? I question that. No, I don't think so.
Maybe you can't read the book because it's in the Glasgow dialect.
Good evening. The IRA has announced a ceasefire which will start at midnight tonight after 25 years of violence in which more than 3,000 people have died.
Republicans believe that they have the initiative now. Mr. Adams lost no time in trying to capitalise on it. Because of government broadcasting restrictions, his words are spoken by an actor.
The onus is on the British government. The onus is on Mr. Major to seize this moment.
It's a cessation of hostilities, that's all it is. And that isn't convincing, that's the problem. And I think that any fair-minded person would recognise that it's inadequate.
The National Lottery has been launched today with 7 million tickets sold on the first day.
Well, I hope I'll win some money, that's really...
Customers started queuing here for their tickets of dreams at 6 o'clock this morning, only to be turned away disappointed. Many said they felt let down and had already lost faith in a system that said it will create instant millionaires.
We just know that we can't give India a national lottery ticket because they haven't given us a computer to do so.
Outlets all over Scotland still had not been connected to the computer system that could pick the winning number, and the people of Largs were completely cut off, and they were not impressed.
I don't think it's fair, you know, I thought I've been looking forward to it and that.
Really quite scandalous actually, you know, it's been so well publicised and they've tried to get it up and running in time, but nothing at all.
Scotland's always the same, it's behind with everything. Had it been the poll tax, we would have got it first.
At Starks Park today, Wraith Rovers manager Jimmy Nicholl with the League Cup trophy won in dramatic fashion. Lunchtime on Monday and the celebrations still continue.
Oh, I was in tears. I was absolutely in tears. Me, my sister and my dad. Oh, brilliant, like, can't believe it.
These Jimmy Nicholl burgers that you're selling, do they have special qualities?
Special ingredients, yes, yes. They've got staying power.
Not to be outdone, the cake shop also in on the act.
It's been great. It's been great for the town. Best night it's ever had to it, for sure. So I'm a bit hungover. I've got to go and sort myself out. I'll see you later, okay? Party on.